Hey y'all, my name is Alyssa and this is Noah. We just came from Ohrid, North Macedonia, and we're now in Skopje. This is our first ever YouTube video and we're going to be posting here about all of our travel.
Yeah, so we've been really passionate about travel for a long time now. We've been traveling for what, about 3 years now?
Yeah, crazy.
And we've traveled all over the world. We wanted to take this opportunity to make a YouTube and share some of our experiences of us traveling.
Yeah, so we've always wanted to make a YouTube in theory, but we've been going back and forth about the idea now that we've become more long-term travelers. So I have always loved planning. I'm definitely the planner in the relationship. So my goal is just to help you guys to plan your best vacation. And if I just help one person to have a better vacation and a better adventure, then I would be so happy.
Obviously, with the crazy time with COVID, we wanted to address our situation and why we're traveling right now.
Right, so basically we traveled to Italy before. We had just like a little trip, absolutely fell in love. We both just finished our university degrees, so we wanted to take a little bit more of a long-term travel. And we got visas from Italy, everything is fine. Before leaving, we contacted the embassy and they said we should still go. Everything's fine. We got there was a quarantine in place, so we did our 2-week quarantine. The thing is, we completely quit our jobs and we also leased our apartment. All of our belongings are back at our parents' house, so we were kind of stuck there, in Europe at least.
Exactly. We really had nowhere to go and no apartment, no jobs, so we're out here just trying to make the best of a bad situation. Things got a lot worse than what we were expecting.
Yeah, I think things got worse than everyone was expecting.
Yeah.
So basically we're just following health and safety regulations and we're only traveling as safely as we can. We wear a mask absolutely everywhere we go and we're constantly checking the travel advisories. So we just want to let you guys know a little bit about us.
So without further ado, let's go see Skopje.
Okay, so we're just going to walk into the city center of Skopje. We live about 15 to 20 minutes away, so we're going to walk there now.
So Skopje is considered the city of statues, and you're going to soon see why.
Okay, so we just got to the beginning of the old town here, and as you can see behind me, there's a lot of really new buildings.
Yeah, so in 1963, most of the city was destroyed from an earthquake.
So in 2014, they had a rebuild project they did. They made all new buildings in this area is completely redone, and a lot of buildings in Skopje as well. So I guess you can see why it's called the City of Statues, and they're literally everywhere here. They're much bigger than we ever would have thought, and they're a lot more detailed as well. They're really well done. Okay, so this is the most well-known statue behind us.
So this statue is Warrior on a Horse.
And it's made after someone. Who was it?
Alexander the Great.
Oh, it's so crazy. It's absolutely massive. It's about, what?
I think 22 meters tall.
It's so crazy. We can't even describe how big it is.
So here's a little bit of size for comparison. Alyssa standing there at the bottom of the horse.
Okay guys, so we just found this. It's a map of all the monuments of Skopje, and we just thought it'd be really fun to do all of them today, or as many as we can, and take you guys along for the ride. Okay, so number one is what we just already saw. It's the statue of warrior on a horse. Okay, so number two is right next to it. It's the Marriott Hotel. It's all done up to match this whole new rebuild.
Alright, so number three is the stone bridge. It's actually one of the oldest bridges in Europe, and you can see it's really busy right now because the sun just came out. Okay, so number four is the Uprising Square right behind me, and it's just across the bridge we just saw.
Okay, we're at number 5 now. Right behind me is the Museum of Macedonian Struggle.
Number 6 behind me is the Holocaust Memorial Museum. So we're going to go inside, but we're not going to take any footage out of respect.
Okay, so now we're at number 7, which is right behind me, the National Theater. Okay, so we're in front of the National Theater. I don't know if it's not open because of COVID right now, or if it's only open when there's an actual play going on, but we aren't able to go inside right now, but just from the outside alone, it's absolutely gorgeous. Now we're at number 8, right behind me. This one's a mouthful to say, so I have to look at it. It's called the Macedonian Electricity Transmission System Operator. So basically, we think it's just the place that they control the electricity for Skopje, and when they did the whole upgrade, this building got a remodel as well.
Okay, so we're in the downtown area of Skopje now, and it's so busy around here. You can see all the traffic behind us and lots of storefronts.
Yeah, it's like a major city here, but it's actually a really small country.
Okay, so we're at number 9, which is the government of the Republic of North Macedonia. Obviously, we cannot go inside the building right now.
So we just went back across the river, and now we're at number 10 and 11. So number 10 is the city house, and number 11 here is the water supply for the city. Both really gorgeous buildings. Okay, so we're on to number 12, I believe. And we're gonna do a quick stop for some coffee, pick us up a little bit, and maybe a snack to serve energy for the next one. We have to climb up a mountain.
Alright, we'll see you soon. Okay, so we just had a quick refreshment, and now we're in front of number 12, which is the Skopje Fortress. So let's go explore.
Okay, so we're at the very top of the fortress, and the views are crazy from up here. You can see the entire city. Okay, so we're on the fortress walls, and we can already see number 13, so we thought we'd show you guys here. It'll be a better view than later. So right behind me, you can see the Mustafa Pasha Mosque. So now we're at number 14.
And this is the Kersamli and
It might not be pronounced that way.
So this was originally an inn for roadside travelers to rest.
And then it was turned into a prison for a while.
And then it was a horse stable with over 100 stalls.
And now it's something of a museum that people can come to see. Okay, so we're at number 15 now. This is referred to as Holy Savior Church. But if you're looking for it on Google Maps, it's called Ascension of Jesus. So we're gonna go in and check it out now. Okay, so we are at number 16, the Skopje Old Bazaar. Unfortunately, everything's pretty much closed right now, and our camera is just about to die. So we'll meet you guys back here tomorrow morning. Okay guys, we're back here in the bazaar, and we're here for day 2. We are just going to explore, but first we found the most adorable little coffee shop we want to show you guys.
Okay, so we've been exploring the bazaar for a while now. It's really interesting. There's so many stores dedicated to a ton of different things. Probably one of the most impressive is all the jewelry, and Alyssa's favorite, stores dedicated to crowns.
Okay, so now we're in front of number 17. Skopje Criminal Court is just behind me. The next few that we're going to see are just buildings that have been updated for the project, and we won't actually be able to go inside a lot of them. So we're just going to quickly show you a sample of what they look like, and then you can decide if you want to visit them. Let's go. Okay, so this brings us to number 26, the National Archaeological Museum.
I've been really excited about this. I actually took archaeology in university, and this museum is supposed to be amazing.
Yeah, so he always brings me to all the archaeology museums everywhere we go, and this one's supposed to be really great. At number 27, the Macedonian Gate. So when they did the building project in 2014, they decided to emulate a few major cities around the world. So this one is an obvious nod to the Arc de Triomphe from France.
Okay, we're in front of number 28, which is the Memorial for Fallen Heroes. It commemorates people who died in World War II. And it's modeled after the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin.
Okay, so now we're at number 30, and this one's really cool, guys. It's the Memorial of Mother Teresa's house.
So for those of you who don't know, Mother Teresa is a Roman Catholic saint.
An interesting fact, she was born here in Skopje. So this was built in her memory.
Okay, so this is number 36, which is the Millennium Cross.
So it's actually really far away from where we are right now. It's on the mountain up here. After this clip, we'll show a pan so that you can see where we're going. We won't be doing that today.
we're back where we all began at this sign. So we've done almost all of the list of 44 things to do in Skopje, and we're just in the city center. The one that we left off on last was 36, where we pointed to the cross on the very top of the mountain. So 36 is actually referred to as the rope railway, which I thought was funny. It's actually a gondola, and then it takes you to the cross. So other than the things we've already done, we've done everything in the city center and that we'll be able to do today. The rest of them are pretty far outside of the city center. So number 37 is the St. Panteleimon Church. It's about a 35-minute drive out of the city. So you can go see that, but we won't be able to this trip. Number 38 is called Matka Canyon, and that looks like a gorgeous canyon. We will be going to see that, but that'll be in our next video, Adventures in Skopje. Number 39 is called Skopje, and it's an archaeological site, pretty far outside as well. Number 40 is the Skopje Zoo, so if that's your thing, you should definitely go to see that. Number 41 is an ancient aqueduct that you can go to see outside the city. 42 is the Philip II Arena Stadium. It's really far out of the way as well, but we did see it before from a distance, so we'll insert that clip here. Okay, this is number 42. It's the stadium. This is the best view of it up here. We just got to the fortress. Number 12, but we just checked and you actually can't go inside. So we thought we'd just show you guys right now what it looks like. And then next is 43, which is Tumba Medzari. I may be pronouncing that wrong. That one is a archaeological site and open air museum. And that one's all about the Neolithic settlement of Skopje. And final and last one is number 44, which is Markos Monastery. So it's an entire monastery in the outer limits of the city.
So this concludes our video, Everything to Do in Skopje. We hope you enjoyed coming along with us on this tour and seeing the beautiful city of Skopje.
If you like this video, it'd mean the world to us if you can like and subscribe. And also comment down below what your favorite city you've ever traveled to is and why. We'd love to get to know you guys. If you want any more information about Skopje, there's a lot more details in my blog you can check out called The Backpacking Beauty. I'll also link that below. I hope this inspires you to travel and helps you to plan your next adventure.
As always,
Stay safe and happy travels.